there. And then last, oops, so close to the camera. Then to plate up, I'm going to use some cacao powder, wrong thing. Oops. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to share with you my recreation of making this amazing Snickers bowl that I had at Hills Organics for brunch one time. I think I mentioned it in one of my brunch date videos a few weeks back. Then thought we'd go for a brunch, a little spontaneous brunch date. So we're going off to Hills Organics. Last time I went there, I got this Snickers smoothie bowl and oh my gosh, so nice. I'm actually going to recreate it in a near future video of mine. So today I'm getting around to actually making it. I'm so excited. So this is a bit of a trial for me. Now I haven't actually given this a go before, but I've looked up a few recipes. I'm going to sort of adjust them to make them a bit healthier than some of the other recipes I found online, which have a bit more sugar. So without further ado, let's get straight into the recipe. I'll put up the picture just here next to me of what I'm actually attempting to recreate, so you guys get an idea of what the attempt is actually going to be like. So I'm just going to mix everything in my NutriBullet just because it's a high power blender that I have at home and it mixes everything so much easier. So I'm just going to chuck all the ingredients into here and blend them up in a moment or so. So it won't take very long. It's a really easy recipe. So if you guys do recreate it and you share it online, please be sure to tag me in it. I love seeing recreations. I get so excited every time you guys tag me in a photo of something that you've made, and it's just it just makes my day. So if you want to do that, simply tag me with I'll leave my Insta name down below there so you guys can feel free to tag me in it. But yeah, let's get started. So we're going to do this in different sections, I think, just be easier. And just before we get started, I've actually gone and bought a smoothie bowl, like a coconut bowl. I've just ordered the coconut bowls. I'm so excited. This has been the recipe that I've been wanting to make for a while. I could have used normal bowls, but I was really excited to give coconut bowls a try. I don't usually order things new. I usually just use whatever I have, but coconut bowls have been something I've wanted to get for like a year now. So this is basically the outside they came in. They came in the box, which is just over there now. I'll show you what they look like underneath. There we are. So pretty spanking new. They look awesome. I've always wanted one of these and I've been waiting for a while just to make sure it wasn't an impulse buy. Sometimes I get those and I'm like, oh, I want that, but I don't actually need it. So I've finally gotten around to getting it, which I'm so excited about. So this is just by Coconut Bowls. It's just there. I really like them. So they're a really great sustainable company. They use coconut bowls just from the outside of the hull of a coconut. So instead of it going to landfill or to waste, just to decompose, they've actually recreated them into these awesome, lovely coconut bowls, which I'm sure you've seen online or around here and there. Now getting straight into the recipe. So to start off with, I'm going to use 2 frozen bananas. Now I've been freezing these for a while. I usually just keep a few stocked in my fridge for when I need to use them. So if you guys have that on hand, that is really handy, super handy. So if you have them in the skin, they tend to go a little bit black, which is totally alright. Now my recommendation is to actually have them peeled before you freeze them, but as I'm just keeping them for a while, I tend to keep them in the skin just to stop them getting freezer burn or anything. So preferably if you're going to use them pretty soon, I would peel them in advance because it's a bit of a challenge to unpeel them. But yeah, so I'm going to use 2 frozen bananas and pop them into my blender. I'll be right back. I'm just going to peel them.
A few moments later.
Alrighty, so I have managed to peel them. So I just basically sliced the skin off with like a knife, which was much easier than trying to peel it off. So next you're going to need about 1/4 cup to half a cup of almond milk. So it just depends on how thick you want your smoothie to be. I want it to be like thicker because I'm having it in like a bowl form, but if you're having it in a drink, say, you might want it to be a bit thinner, so you might add a bit more milk to it. And then you're going to add in about 4 ice cubes. Now a great tip if you want it to be extra creamy is to actually get some coconut cream from the can, put it into some ice cube trays, and then just let it freeze. And when you put them into your smoothie, it just makes it that much more creamy. So that is a really awesome tip to do if you want to try that out. I'm going to do that later on when I get my coconut cream out to put on top of my smoothie here. But for now I'm just going to use ice cubes because I haven't prepared any in advance. Or you can even just freeze some almond milk or plant-based milk that you have in some ice cube trays, and you can use those as well, which just add a little bit more flavor, a little bit more creaminess to your smoothie. Then you're going to need about 1 tablespoon of cacao powder, or you can do 2 if you want it extra chocolatey. And then last but not least, we have the peanut butter, essential to the recipe because it's Snickers. You have to have that peanut butter in there. So you need about 1 tablespoon of peanut butter. Now if you want to add a little bit more sweetness to it, you can add in about 2 teaspoons of maple syrup, or if you eat honey, you can add in some honey, but I'm not going to that today. I want to keep a bit lower sugar. I'm going to also add in some dates. So I'm going to add in about 4 dates. You can add 6, but I feel like that's just a little bit too sweet. So I'm just going to add in 4 dates today. Make sure you pit them as well, or you're going to have a few seeds in there. If you don't have dates and you have date syrup, all you need is about 4 tablespoons of date syrup as an alternative. Okay, that is basically it for the smoothie part. So I'm going to get making that, and then we'll we'll jump straight onto the toppings, which are like the best bit. So now I'm going to get started on making the coconut cream that goes on top, the little cocoa whip part. So all I'm going to do is just make my coconut cream that I made in the previous video. So if you want to check out how to do that, I'll link it in the cards above. But I'm going to quickly whip that together. Also make sure, this is super important, that you chill a mixing bowl to about 10 minutes before you're going to make the actual coconut cream, because this will help to keep the coconut whipped cream whipped and thick. Otherwise it like melts and kind of goes, just deflates. It's like a souffle that just didn't rise. So you want to make sure that you chill a bowl before you make the coconut cream. But I do mention that in my video, so if you want to check out how to do that, it'll be in the cards above or the description down below. But let's get started on making that. And then after my whipped cream, I'm going to melt some dairy-free choc chips. I'll just take the rubber band off so you can see. There we go. And drizzle that over the top. As you may have seen in the photo, there's a bit of drizzle on top of that. Then to plate up, I'm going to use some cacao powder, wrong thing. Oops. Then to plate up, I'm going to use some cacao nibs. Put that around the sides of the whip. Then I'm going to put on a tablespoon of peanut butter. And then I'm going to chop up a banana and put that along the center. And then as like the cherry on top of the cake, I'm going to put on some shredded coconut. I love coconuts. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If I add anything else, I'll be sure to let you know, or you'll see when I make it. So let's get started in making that now. Don't know what that was. My excitement just shining through. I'm so excited. It actually looks phenomenal. I'm so happy with it, even if I do say so myself. So I'm so excited to dig into this. If you guys want to recreate it, again, please share with me, or just let me know how it goes for you in the comments. I'd love to hear. Today's shout out or comment of the day goes to Sahani Sharma. Thank you again for your beautiful comment on my dried mulberries video. It was so beautiful. Thank you so much for sending your beautiful love and for your lovely comments and for watching so many of my videos. It means so much to me. Thank you to everyone who's been supporting and watching my videos. I'm so grateful. You guys are a beautiful community. I'm so grateful to be a part of. Thank you so much, and thank you for sticking out this whole video with me today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up for me, and if you want to see more videos of mine in the future, you know just to subscribe down below in the corner and make sure to hit that bell button next to it to keep up to date with all my latest videos in the future. And before we go, I'll give it a taste test, because that is the best part of cooking, or one of the best bits anyway. So here's the deciding moment. Get a bit of all the layers.
Oh wait, you only got whipped cream in there. You gotta take a bite with all the layers.
Oh my gosh. It's actually tasting exactly like Snickers. I'm so proud of myself. Thank you so much for watching today, and I hope to see you in future videos of mine. Bye!